Knight takes e4, captures the undefended e4 pawn. d4 takes space in the center, attacks the e5 pawn and allows the dark squared bishop to develop. b5 takes space on the queen side and forces white's light squared bishop to b3. Bishop b3 retreats the bishop to a more active square. d5 takes space in the center, protects the knight on e4, and allows the light squared bishop to develop. d takes e5, captures the e5 pawn, and attacks the important d6 and f6 squares. Bishop e6 develops the light squared bishop and defends the d5 pawn. Knight bd2 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the knight on e4. Knight c5 attacks the bishop on b3 and controls the e4 square. c3 controls the d4 square and opens up the c2 square for the bishop. d4 gains space in the center and opens up the a2-g8 diagonal. There were worse moves, but also something much better. This is not the right idea. This is the only good move. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is an equal trade. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it. This is the only good move. This moves the bishop to a better location, allowing it to control more squares. Now, white can't stop black from winning a rook if they make the right moves. This is the only move that works. This prevents castling, inhibiting development. This is the way to win a rook, ignoring the threat on the rook, a difficult move to see. This will win a rook with correct play, ignoring the threat on the rook, a difficult move to see. That rook was free for the taking. Soon, white will be able to make a discovered attack to win material. This takes an open file, a common method for activating a rook. That was a strong discovery, and white will win material. The best option was to move a queen to safety. White attacks a trapped piece and will win a rook. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. This threatens to win a bishop by overloading a defender. This stops the opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. That was a free rook. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. This is the only good move. This blocks the attack on a bishop that could have been captured. This blocks the attack on a rook that could have been captured. This is an equal trade. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This removes a bishop that was threatening to win material. This is the only move that works. The clearly correct move for a threatened pawn, pushing a passed pawn. This is the strongest option. This activates the king in the endgame by getting it off of the back rank. Very precise. One of the best moves. Right on target. This is the strongest option. This moves the pawn to safety. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. This is a fair move. This is the way to win a pawn. There were worse moves, but also something much better. This will win a pawn with correct play. This threatens to eventually win a bishop. That was a free pawn. This blocks white's pawn. This blocks an attack on a bishop. This threatens to tactically win a pawn. This kicks a knight. Very precise. This steps away from the checking rook, the clearly correct move for a threatened knight. White opens the diagonal for the bishop, increasing its activity. This threatens to eventually win a bishop. Right on target.